What does it say?
Weapon.
So how do we clarify their intentions?
I go back in.
What is she doing? You are committing an act of treason.
Do you trust me?
Ian, how is his kind of worldview or how his universe view affected by the arrival of aliens? Like, we meet him in the movie after that event's already happened, so I was kind of curious, like, before that, like, what does this guy think?
Yeah, I mean, I think sort of like I never thought of, like, what was that moment, I think it's like a kid waiting in line to get into Disneyland or something.
Yeah.
People might be running for the hills and hiding and whatever, but this guy's like wanting to run towards it and like, just with absolute glee. Probably what he's been waiting for all his entire life,
Yeah, I mean, also too, the fact that you're kind of, there's like that yin-yang kind of thing between you and Amy's character. Can you talk about that a little bit? Because, again, that goes to almost like a worldview, in a way, the way they even view how you communicate with people.
Yeah, sure, the gender views, I mean, it's a lot of things. I mean, just having the balance, I mean, it's like a truth doesn't exist without a lie, a leader doesn't exist without a sheep and a shepherd, all these sort of things, right? It's all paradox, right? But they need each other to exist and to communicate to these alien beings, and there's a lot of those themes that run throughout this entire picture.
Well, one of the things I really, just on a visceral level, that I liked about the movie was the creature design. When you guys are doing those scenes and you're communicating with Abbott and Costello, which I like the little nicknames you guys give them. What exactly were you guys looking at? Did you have any idea of the design of what you would kind of be?
Yeah, they gave us like these sketches. They would show us, on this board with kind of what they would look like, and obviously there's no movement but like, I think it's gonna be like this. We're thinking maybe it'll be like this, and all I really ultimately thought about. I mean, we knew there'd be heptapods, the 7-armed thing. We knew that was always gonna be there, or we assumed, and then with that, how they were gonna kind of operate, but they're just photos of something, like a squid or whatever.
I did. I like that they were almost like they were like sea life. So there was some, as bizarre, exotic as there was something in the back of your mind where like I can kind of relate this to something. Like,
I mean, it was strange. And then if you Denis Villeneuve, this broken English, and they're like. It's showing their size, like it's kind of like a big elephant or a dinosaur, and they kind of just float in and out of the screen, and like, okay, you just kind of, and then, but the actual practical is a guy in a leotard with a very long stick, little beanbag poking the screen, that's all it was.
That sounds like a scarier thing to look at,
it
frankly.
Probably was just as creepy and eerie as maybe if there was a real alien there.